And again, with that and into Icebox, I want to see him continue that pace. Carry that across now to map 3.
This, roll your minds back. Fnatic against Sentinels. The last battle between NA and EU went down on this map, and it's where NA destroyed EU. But there were moments that Fnatic found. Can G2 muster a little bit of that brilliance to bring it back through here to maybe reset history? We'll find out. For now, we're live into this one. And things are all going swimmingly so far, but back in the site, the first battle. Kellogg's going to find one, but Shazam is right there, as is Dapper. It's a 2-for-1 trade-out.
And actually, straight away, G2 call an audible here. They're going to try and drift through garage towards C. Coldamenta can't get lost with that spike right now of Over. Trying to find space elsewhere, guarantee this entry. A little bit of damage actually forced Zombs away, so G2 will be able to pick up control initially. Actually, Coldamenta hesitant to plant here, and look at this stack up here.
Hold on, Avova really has his moments on this map. Oh, just had to hit the reload, but he did so much damage. But now just Coldamenta, a 1v2. Mixwell did find Shaz, now Coldamenta, the timing, he's dead! Tens on the swing. Sentinels start things off with the first round.
It's so close there. I think the fact that Coldamenta, I guess, pauses for a moment gives Sentinels the opportunity to stack up there and play the numbers advantage on the way back in. Avova call upon, but seemingly out in no man's land with a frenzy there, can't even convert the damage necessary to make sure. But again, what a flip here. Kellogg finds the entry. Sentinels will spawn with 2. Again, just the timing on that reload. Coldamenta only had 2 bullets left. So Sentinels strike first. Nothing invested here. Actually, 1 sheriff, 2 sheriffs at the very last second here on Mixwell and Kellogg's.
Love seeing a Phoenix play. Quick little pop flash. Sick eats a fair amount of it, though. Gonna peel himself away as much as he can. And there's Tens. Tens in this weapon, man, it really seems to suit well together. Falls instantaneously away. Deeper angle now. Let's see if anyone's gonna try and slip through. He's gonna hear these steps. 2 coming his way, 2 through short, another found. Tens is farming, that's 3. How many more are you gonna get, Tens? Up and over? Go on, buddy, yeah, why not? Tens, just flexing now.
The budget operator doing work for Tens there in round 2. Again, good progress as well towards that Blade Storm early on. G2 now, called upon in their buy round. Don't want Sentinels to build up any buffer in these first rounds.
3.
Looks so easy. Now, we'll have to see how G2 approaches. Again, I'm looking for fast hits. I'm looking for them to find these opening duels. Again, with Coldamenta on the sky now, Kellogg's has a little bit of support around.
Well, look, I've loved Mixwell on that sky before, but, you know, Coldamenta just as good with Kellogg's. That combination, that 1-2 that we get to see. And Tenzo still looking to be integral this round. Leaning a little bit more proactively down middle. Taking that little bit of a risk, but not much. Still able to obviously move away. Probably mobile. Kellogg's likes being seen. Happy with it. To give him maybe a notion of intent. And there are now 4 players leaning this way for Sentinels.
Indeed, happy to give up C, at least with Zombs over in garage now. No utility there to really give away any indication of G2 pushing forward, but over now starting to explore garage. And again, G2 desperately scrambling to find some information, but Sentinel's giving away nothing. Nope. I think Dapper, is tucked in here, but Shazam's the only utility noted here. I think on the side of G2, Shazam's the only thing that they've noted.
Tens is still waiting. He's not moving. He
does
have
Dapper in as well.
Dapper, exactly. Just down in that pocket down below. Turns the flash a little early, but Dapper's still just fine. Gets one on Nookie, can't follow up. Good trade for Coldamenta there, but the problem is Shazam's right here towards Kellogg's. This is now a problem. It's not feeling so good. If over, outdone by Shazam. This is the bonus, so you're meant to be working towards. Mixwell can't do it either, and it's looking disastrous now. G2 will be unhappy with that as Sentinels will be grinning ear to ear.
The post around 3 survive. Again, Sentinels now with a huge opportunity to pile on the pressure. G2, again, whether or not anything is thrown back into this one.
Just by his side as well. And of course, on the other side, we have the Shiko coming out.
Love a Shiko.
Can't get enough.
See if G2 can get anything going here. Coldamenta straight away. Shut down on that swing on window.
Going up.
Sick will peel away. Again, the spike noted now at least. A good indication as to how G2 are set up. Again, Sentinels just holding strong here. Avova actually spotted out on the way through. Dapper and Zombs called upon now, but again, Sick finds Avova. G2 just not being given entry anywhere at all, Lauren. Sick now again. Facing down the last two members. Will find the first chemical trade, but not much else to get done. Zombs will clean things up.
Very clean.
Well handled by Sentinels. Again, just not allowing G2 to punish the economy, or even damage the economy, I should say. Sentinels now with a huge financial buffer, especially with that operator online, the Blade Storm as well. I think, talking specifically on oh, actually, a bit of spam coming through from outside B there onto Colomenta, but it's so difficult to find an opening duel here that Sick will just continue to command garage area. And again here, look, just nothing gained the other way. You've got TenZ now posted on A long. Mixwell there.
Okay.
Not creeping through just yet.
I've got your trail.
Okay, let's see what they do with these Seekers then. They have drawn rotations. I mean, you can put a lot of faith in TenZ though. He's still pretty solid with that off. But now Sick's gonna lean on in. Gonna actually get one as well. The spray doesn't quite connect for the second, but Zombs has his back as well. Avova's now gone. Kellogg's looking a little isolated on the side. He needs some support here. He only gets the trade in the end. It's a 4v2. These trades are so effective for Sentinels.
As well, the ability to pause and allow Sick to come through and just bait out that first engagement.
Look how deep these rotations are, man. There's no risks.
Especially with Dapper's utility still in position here. Give away exactly what's about to happen. There you go, Mixwell will actually hop into the first. Nuki will remove the second.
30 seconds left.
Actually, Hunter Fury comes through. Dapper will find a kill anyway, but Nuki called upon now, and again, G2 just cannot find anything here versus Sentinels.
And Sentinels are playing an incredibly elevated game. Throw into that, G2's money is now in the bin. It's starting to mount up a little here, but let's see if Kellogg's can maybe offset that. They've been struggling to deal with the TenZ Shazam combo over towards the side of the map, and maybe some more of that to come, but maybe overwhelmed. Who knows? Maybe not.
My word.
TenZ brings it down on him, just the guillotine slicing through. Shaz by his side, and now a new position adopted. Double stack towards long as well. They still have so many players always in the right place. TenZ a second away, but Shaz is right there. Puts his life on the line, and it's another round. 6-0, Sentinels. Answering back real loud.
It's actually great. I think that's the third or fourth round now where G2 have only been able to find one.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy. I mean, Sick now actually up to 8-2. Dapper now, the ultimate available 10, still with that operator Blade Storm online.
But on the other side, there's still Mixwell. But I've seen this man turn a sniper into a shotgun, so don't be surprised if you see it again!
Oh my God.
TenZ does it to him. Mixwell left ringing off of that. What are you meant to do? There's now 4 of them. The first brave step they put forward, they get met by that.
And look at this as well. Sick down C long, so they know that Sentinels can drift away from C. 2 players positioned now to greet this push of G2. Zombs and Dapper. Again, there's just no way in. Sentinels perfectly positioned to stop anything here. And the problem being, they're going to come through Garage. All of C-Long control is in favor of Sentinels.
Okay, Dapper, how much have you got here, though? You've got a lot of pressure coming your way. Outdone eventually, but here's the next layer. Sick, holding long. That's a dirty angle to try and clear. It's so nasty. And now his Zombs on the swing through on CT. He does get traded out on, but the numbers are still so favorable to Sentinels. A 3v2. Nuki and Avova. Now looking for that next step. Avova can be good here, but that player on logs is just in the most unreadable position. There it is. Shaz just breaks the back of any hope that G2 are trying to build here. And Nuki, he's done for. Sentinels are putting on a show, and it's a damn good one at that.
And that's a perfect example. That round there of the continually, even if he just trades 1-for-1 and G2 decide to swing on to long and try and get towards C site. He's in here actually, a laboured spray on the first, got to argue, could have been good for a second, but it's the fact that as soon as Sick's in that position, Sentinels are there to greet either B or Garage. It's absolutely flawless.
Looks like the tank might have run out of gas for G2. 7-0, clean rounds. No opportunities to get in. We argue about the depth. These were the team that came through in pretty much the last locked-in place here. Depth was always going to be the question. How far can they take this? For now, they take themselves towards B. Dapper on the other side, sitting towards the connector on the A side, but it's sick. Takes himself forward. The spree's a little bit fruity, a little wild, but it's just fine in the end. And again, there is still no hope. There is still no way in. There's no way out. It's just a Vova left on his lonesome. A 1v4, a miracle round at this point.
Whether or not Sentinels will even give him one. Nope, sick slap.